Okay, well, let me get a medium. Sold out. Let me get a large. Sold out. Let me get an extra large. Sold out. Hey, 2XL. Sold out.
Sophie Cunningham wasted no time making her presence felt in Indiana. From the moment she arrived, it was clear. She wasn't just here to blend in, she was here to make a statement. And let's just say, after what happened next, someone in Las Vegas might be glancing at their own merch sales with a little concern.
Hey guys, it's Sophie Cunningham here. I'm finally in Indiana and I am so excited to be here and meet all of you. See you guys at the game. Bye.
The moment Sophie Cunningham grabbed the mic at her press conference, she set the tone without a second of hesitation. She made one thing clear: she's bold, she's fearless, and she's ready to go to battle for her teammates. Fever fans have been hungry for that kind of fire, and Sophie showed up ready to bring it. No filters, no second guessing, just pure, unapologetic confidence.
Again, I think that just the competitor that I am, I'm fierce, I'm sassy. I stick up for my teammates, stick up for myself, and so sometimes I think that's okay to be feisty and to be yourself, but I'm excited to play in front of the fans. I think that she's drawn a lot of people, not only to Indiana, but to the women's game as a whole, and so just to be a part of something great, just really happy to be here.
Right after making her bold statement, Sophie proudly held up her brand new Indiana Fever jersey with that number 8 front and center. You could feel the energy shift instantly. Fans were hyped. The moment she dropped that picture online, the comments came flooding in. Fever Nation wasn't just excited, they were already asking where they could snag her jersey.
Not long after I put it up, I was going through the comments and I noticed someone commented saying, I'm gonna get one of those jerseys. Sophie Cunningham, yes, I'm getting that jersey. But the commenter said, I can't get a jersey. These jerseys are gone. These jerseys are about sold out. Can't get one. And I was thinking, wow.
And that's when the chaos really kicked in. Just hours after her press conference, social media went wild. Fans all saying the same thing. Sophie Cunningham's jersey was nowhere to be found, completely sold out. And here's the craziest part. She hadn't even played a single minute yet. No games, no full practices, nothing. Still, her jersey disappeared off the shelves faster than a Caitlin Clark logo 3.
Just showed up in Indiana, just had her press conference, just got in the gym already. I know she got in the gym with Keith Porter, knocking down shots, working on stuff. The jersey that you just saw her highlighting, got my jersey, finally here. Good luck getting.
Meanwhile, somewhere across the country, Aja Wilson had to be watching this unfold like, wait a minute, who just sold out their jersey before even stepping on the court? You know, she was scrolling through social media, seeing the buzz, and maybe feeling a little uneasy. She's the reigning MVP, yet here comes Sophie Cunningham, walking into Indiana and instantly becoming one of the hottest jersey sales in the league. That's gotta sting just a little.
Look, I went this morning, I said, let me go see for myself what's up with the sale of the jersey, just because I had seen that comment. So I came on over to the team store. You can get Pacers gear, Fever gear. So here is Sophie Cunningham's jersey. It's the front of the jersey.
Let's be honest, Fever fans are all in on Sophie Cunningham because she brings that unapologetic fire Indiana thrives on. She didn't just talk about standing up for her teammates, she backed it up with pure energy, and the fan base felt that immediately. Their response? Clearing out every last Cunningham jersey in record time. The Fever's merch team never saw this tidal wave coming. Fans flooded the team store and website, causing absolute mayhem. The result? Sophie Cunningham's jersey sold out at a pace rarely seen in WNBA history, and she hasn't even played a single minute for Indiana yet.
Over here, adult Indiana Fever number 8 Sophie Cunningham Rebel Swingman jersey in red by Nike, $130. Okay, so look at this. There's a size extra small available. Needless to say, that one ain't for me. So this is, look at the rest of these. If you want a small, here's the sign. Here it is right here. Sold out.
Let that sink in for a moment. Sophie Cunningham isn't a longtime franchise star or a former MVP. She's a newly signed role player, yet her jersey demand is skyrocketing like she's the face of the league. The Fever's merch team, completely caught off guard. Right now, they're probably scrambling behind the scenes, desperately trying to restock before the season even tips off. But just how chaotic is this sellout situation? Let's take a closer look at what's really going on over at the Indiana Fever's official store.
Okay, well, let me get a medium. Sold out. Let me get a large. Sold out. Let me get an extra large. Sold out. Hey, 2XL. Sold out. The only thing that you can get is an extra small, and it still says low stock, one item left. One item.
I went to check the site myself, thinking I'd at least find a few sizes still available. Nope. Completely wiped out. Medium, large, extra large, even extra extra large. Gone, like they never existed. The only thing left, a single extra small jersey, and even that had a flashing low stock warning. If you didn't act fast, you were out of luck.
Cunningham just showed up in Indy. Hasn't played a game yet. And that commenter wasn't lying. If you're extra small, I guess you can grab up that one left. That's wild. I guess the message has been sent. The organization is going to have to make sure they have plenty in stock.
Meanwhile, just for fun, I took a peek at A'ja Wilson's jerseys. And, well, let's just say there's plenty of inventory available. Large, medium, small. Take your pick. No flashing low stock warnings there. Just rows and rows of A'ja jerseys waiting for someone, anyone, to add them to their cart.
Out of curiosity, I decided to check out A'ja Wilson's jerseys, and let's just say there's no shortage. Medium, large, small, take your pick. No blinking low stock alerts, just a fully stocked inventory waiting for someone, anyone, to check out. Meanwhile, Sophie's jerseys snatched up faster than pizza at a Super Bowl party.
This, by the way, is driving A'ja Wilson fans nuts. They're furious that this is happening on the same day. Why are they doing this? Oh my God, don't they realize the impact of A'ja Wilson, blah, blah. What impact? Stop it.
Fans are absolutely losing it, questioning the timing, asking, why now? Don't they understand A'ja Wilson's impact? But let's be real, what impact? Enough with the overreactions. Meanwhile, the Fever's merch team is in full-blown crisis mode. They never saw this coming, and now they're scrambling to restock before opening night. Normally, this kind of sellout madness is reserved for generational superstars or top draft picks, not players acquired through trades. But this proves one thing, Fever fans aren't just here for Caitlin Clark.
Now, I gotta say this because I've said this before, and this is yet another example. Indiana Fever fans, I'm not talking about the people they've been made out to be by people out there, by media, by WNBA players and coaches. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real Indiana Fever fans. Don't just talk the talk. They walk the...
For years, skeptics have pushed the idea that Indiana's fan base is only here for Caitlin Clark, that they wouldn't care about anyone else on the roster. Well, that theory just got completely debunked. This jersey sellout proves Fever fans aren't just here for one player. They're all in for the entire squad. They're backing their team with their wallets, and the rest of the league is getting a front row lesson in what real fan loyalty looks like.
They buy merch, basketballs, Caitlin Clark basketball. They're begging to buy Caitlin Clark's Nike shoe when that shows up. They're buying jerseys.
You just know A'ja Wilson is seeing all of this go down, glancing at her fully stocked jerseys like, wait, what just happened? Wouldn't be surprising if by tomorrow there's suddenly an announcement claiming her jerseys are flying off the shelves too.
I got sweatshirts, t-shirts, different things. They're buyers. I'm not saying that no other fans are buying stuff because obviously people are wearing stuff in stands, but it is Indiana Fever fan.
Remember when she claimed she got an invitation to Unrivaled with a bigger paycheck, conveniently right after Caitlin Clark rejected their offer?
We all know Caitlin Clark turned the league down, right? Well, this source close to A'ja Wilson is claiming they offered A'ja Wilson more money than Caitlin Clark to play in this league.
What about the time she conveniently let her speaking fee slip, or the whole college jersey retirement debacle? The envy is off the charts.
Did you see how many people showed up to watch Caitlin Clark play golf? With actual attention, economics at play, Caitlin's participation in any league has an existential bearing. Nobody outside of A'ja herself cares about whether A'ja shows up That's crazy because literally nobody asked, and sources close to Asia Wilson decided to answer anyway.
Indiana Fever fans aren't just showing support, they're proving it with their wallets. While other WNBA fan bases are stuck debating online or making excuses for empty arenas, Fever fans are out here setting new records in merch sales and redefining what team loyalty looks like.
The town, right? Renee Montgomery of the Atlanta Dream. They not like us, Renee. Those who say it's not about Caitlyn, it's not, I'm not saying again that no other fans are buying stuff. That's obviously not true. But you cannot, just like you can't compare other players to Caitlyn Clark and the effect she has, you cannot compare other fans.
This isn't just about rallying behind Caitlyn Clark. It's about embracing every player who wears that Fever jersey, whether they're a longtime veteran or a fresh addition to the squad. That's what sets Indiana's fan base apart. Renee Montgomery of the Atlanta Dream put it best. Fever fans don't just talk about supporting their team, they put their money where their loyalty is.
Fandom, Indiana Fever fandom, who go out and put their money where their mouth is. Not just hanging out trolling on social media. You're gonna have the troll, obviously, but fans are buying tickets, which is why things have to change when Indiana comes.
Just let that sink in. Sophie Cunningham hasn't even played a single minute for Indiana, yet she's already being embraced like a franchise star. In most cities, role players have to earn their stripes before fans start buying their jerseys. But in Indiana, Fever fans don't wait. They're all in from day one, and the rest of the league is definitely taking notice. This goes way beyond just a few jerseys selling out. Indiana's fan loyalty is turning the Fever into a must-watch franchise. Players across the Wnba are taking notice. If you had to choose between playing in half-empty arenas with no energy or joining a team where fans embrace you instantly and wipe out your jersey stock before you even hit the court, the decision is obvious. Indiana is building a culture that's pulling players in, while other teams scramble to keep up. And now, we've got a full-on merch meltdown. Fever fans are snatching up anything with that Indiana logo, jerseys, hats, you name it. And let's not even talk about the Caitlyn Clark shoe craze. It's next level.
Indiana Fever fans, that to me is Exhibit A. Sophie Cunningham barely steps foot in the field house, y'all. Jersey, one left in extra small. Everything else sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. Whether you skinny, whether you fat, sold out. Equal opportunity, sold out.
Nike is dropping the ball on what could be the biggest WNBA merch launch in history. Caitlyn Clark's signature shoes? Nowhere to be found. No release date, no updates, nothing. Meanwhile, fans are practically begging to hand over their money. If Sophie Cunningham's jersey sold out in hours, Clark's shoes will vanish in seconds. So what's the holdup? The Fever are becoming a merchandising powerhouse, but the only thing slowing them down is supply. If the WNBA and Nike don't act fast, they're about to fumble the biggest business opportunity the league has ever seen.
I just want to point that out. As an Indiana Fever fan, I mean, there are people who are willing to pay all kinds of money to get tickets. There are people who are buying merch off, like flying off the shelves, basketball, all kinds of stuff. And they're begging to buy that shoe. That's why I said, Nike, I don't know what the deal is. I'm not into the contract or anything like that. They got something, whatever their agreement is, that's their agreement. I'm saying, though, when that shoe shows up, they better prepare and be ready.
Indiana Fever fans aren't just talking the talk, they're showing their loyalty by spending big. But Nike and the Fever organization, they're completely fumbling the moment. Every day that merch remains out of stock is another massive missed opportunity, another day of lost revenue that the team will never recover.
She had the craziest momentum that we have ever seen with any athlete in the history of ever. And the fact that Nike did not capitalize on that, the fact that they are the biggest athletic sportswear brand in the world, and we didn't hear a peep out of them the entire season, it truly makes me wonder, like, if I were Caitlyn Clark's management, and again, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I would be truly rethinking the deal that I signed up for.
Sophie Cunningham, a role player, sold out her jersey before even playing a single minute for Indiana. That alone should have sent shockwaves through Nike's headquarters. If her merch is flying off the shelves shelves this fast, imagine what's going to happen when Caitlin Clark's signature shoes finally drop. The demand is through the roof, but instead of taking full advantage, Nike's sluggish production is stalling the Fever's momentum at the worst possible time. And what makes this even more frustrating? Fans aren't hesitating, they're not debating prices or waiting for a discount. They want to buy. They're refreshing pages, searching everywhere, lining up, and getting nothing. This is the kind of problem most businesses dream of. Customers literally throwing money at you, but there's just one issue. There's nothing to sell. If Nike and the Fever don't ramp up production now, they're not just missing out on revenue, they're actively slowing down Indiana's rise. They need to flood the market with jerseys, t-shirts, hats, and finally release those Caitlin Clark shoes. The longer they wait, the more money disappears, and the more frustrated these die-hard fans become.
Remember, fans are for real Indiana Fever fans, and they buy tickets, they sell out arenas, home and away, they buy merch.
The shelves. This is about Fever fans rewriting the playbook. Renee Montgomery said it best. Indiana's fan base isn't like any other in the WNBA. They don't just cheer from a distance. They invest in their team. They're setting a new precedent for what women's basketball fandom looks like, and the entire league has no choice but to pay attention. Fever fans aren't just witnessing history, they're making it. They're proving that a WNBA team can be just as marketable and profitable as any men's franchise, as long as the right foundation is in place. This isn't just a fan base, it's a movement that's redefining what true support looks like in women's sports. And if the rest of the league isn't paying attention, they're gonna get left behind, just like Aja Wilson. Do you agree? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Click on the one on your screen now, and we'll catch you in the next one.